Hi, I'm Melissa. Welcome to my channel, Gentle Yoga and Wellness. Today, I have a restorative yoga class, especially for seniors and beginners. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please remember to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate your support. In today's restorative yoga class, we'll be using 2 yoga blocks for props. If you don't have yoga blocks, you are welcome to use a folded up blanket or towel. So you want 2 yoga blocks or 2 folded up blankets or towels for your props today. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Grab one of your yoga blocks or your folded blanket or towel and place it underneath your sit bones. We're going to start in Hero's Pose today. For Hero's Pose, you're going to have your knees facing forward and you're sitting on your legs. When we put the yoga block or towel underneath our sit bones, it helps to elevate the sit bones to take some pressure off the legs and the knees. Okay, once you're in position, start to roll your shoulders back and lift your chest. You want to think about sitting up tall and lengthening through the crown of your head. You can place your hands either on your mat or on your legs. And we're going to start to focus on our breath. So begin to take a deep breath in through your nose. And then take a long, slow exhale through your mouth. We'll do that a few more times. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Think about sending your breath all the way down to your belly. Good. Exhale through your mouth. Let's do that again. Deep breath in through the nose. You can place your hand on your belly like I have my hands, and you should feel your belly expand as you breathe in. Good. Exhale through the mouth. Let's do that one more time. Take a deep breath in through your nose. It's almost like your belly is inflating like a balloon. Good. Exhale through the nose. You can relax your hands down to the mat, and we'll do a few shoulder shrugs here. So begin to take the shoulders up, back, and down. And then do that again. Take your shoulders up, back, and down. Let's do that a couple more times. Think about relaxing and releasing your shoulders. Nice job. From here, just relax your shoulders down. Think about sitting up tall, and then begin to take your left hand on the outside of your right thigh. Lift through your chest, and then slowly rotate from the waist. Take your gaze over to the right. Pause here for a moment. So just start to bring your focus and your awareness to your breath. Let's take one more inhale. Very slowly unwind and return to center. Once more, let's take our hand on the belly. We're going to come back to that belly breath. So as you did before, begin to take a deep breath in through your nose. Send your breath all the way down to your belly. Exhale through your mouth. We'll do that again. Deep breath in. Call this diaphragmatic breathing. Exhale and let it go. We'll do that 2 more times. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Fill up your belly just like a balloon. Exhale through the mouth. Good. One more time, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Expand through the belly. Exhale, release through the mouth. Great job. You can relax your hands down to the mat. We'll do one more set of shoulder shrugs. So begin to take the shoulders up, back, and down. And do that again. Take your shoulders up, back, and down. We'll do that 2 more times. Good. Just relax those shoulders. Let go of any tension, any tightness that you're holding today. You can pause here, sit up tall, lift through the chest. Begin to take your right hand on the outside of your left thigh. Slowly rotate from the waist and take your gaze over to the left. We'll just pause here for a moment. Take one more deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly release. Go ahead and remove your yoga block or towel and place that off to the side. We'll use that a little bit later. You'll want to transition to tabletop position. So come up onto your hands and onto your knees. Take a moment and make sure that your knees are stacked right under your hips. And then make sure your wrists are stacked under your shoulders. Spread your fingers out wide and begin to take your gaze in front of you. We'll do a few cat-cows here to warm up through the spine. On your next inhale, begin to lift your chest, slightly arch your back. Take your gaze up. As you exhale around the back, bring your gaze inward. Inhale and rise, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, gently round the back, bring the gaze inward. Inhale and rise, come to cow pose. Exhale, slowly release for cat pose. Deep breath in, lift the chest, gently arch the back. Slowly exhale, hollow out the belly, round through the back. Inhale and rise. Exhale, slowly release. We'll do that twice more. Take a deep breath in, rise for cow pose. Exhale, round the back for cat pose. One more time, deep breath in, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, round the back, push the ground away from you. Nice job. You can return to your tabletop position. From here, begin to gently sway your hips from side to side. Good. So we're finding some organic movements today, starting to move our prana, our energy through the body. And start to gently sway your shoulders from side to side. You can add some movement in the head and the neck if that feels good for your body today. We're just starting to really loosen up as we move here. Once you feel complete, you can find stillness, return to your tabletop position. We'll transition now to child's pose. So begin to take your knees wide out to the sides of the mat. You'll want to reach your fingertips to the top of the mat and relax your forehead down to the earth. If you're feeling a little bit stiff or tight today, you're always welcome to use a yoga block. Place it on the lowest setting underneath your forehead for a little bit of support. I'll show you what that looks like. If you're not using a yoga block today, you'll just bring your forehead all the way down to the mat like this. Begin to bring your awareness to the present moment. Allow yourself to focus on the here and the now. Use your breath as an anchor to once again guide your awareness back to the present moment. Very slowly begin to rise. Come back to your tabletop position. From here, begin to transition to face the long end of your mat. Bring the soles of your feet together and allow your knees to fall wide out to the side. We're coming into Baddha Konasana or butterfly pose. So for this pose, you want to make sure that your sit bones are firmly rooted into the earth. You may need to scoot around a little bit. If you're feeling a little bit tight in the interthighs and in the hips, and your knees are coming up here, you're welcome to grab your yoga blocks. You'll want to place both of the blocks on the lowest setting. You can put those blocks just right underneath your legs for a little bit of extra support. So it looks like this. If you're not using the yoga blocks today, or if you're feeling a little bit looser in your interthighs and in your hips, you would just allow your knees to fall down as far as it's comfortable for your body. In this stretch, you'll feel a nice stretch and lengthening in the inner thighs and in the hips. So let's pause here for a moment. We'll start to just breathe into the stretch. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can start to hinge forward from your waist. Once you feel a gentle stretch without any pain or discomfort, begin to relax your gaze down to the earth. Very slowly begin to rise, return to your neutral spine. From here, you can bring your legs to face the short end of the mat. Keep your knees bent. Go ahead and grab both of your blocks and just place them within arm's reach. We're going to use those blocks here in just a moment. Reach your arms in front of you and then use your abdominals to very slowly lower yourself down to a lying position. We're going to be doing some work on our back now. Once you're down on your mat, lying on your back, bend your knees and bring the soles of your feet close to your hips. Grab one of your blocks and place it on the lowest setting. Begin to lift your hips off of the mat and place your block on the lowest setting underneath your hips for supported bridge pose. So it looks like this. Your block is just underneath your hips and you can move it around a little bit until you feel nice and supported by the block. Once the block is underneath your hips, begin to rotate your shoulders underneath you. So you can just lift your upper body and kind of rock your shoulder blades underneath you. This will help to open your chest. Rotate the palms of your hands to face up towards the ceiling. Once you feel comfortable, you can begin to close your eyes. Just allow yourself to relax and enjoy the supported bridge pose. Start to bring your focus, your awareness to your breath. Think about sending your breath all the way down to your belly, using that diaphragmatic breathing. So as you inhale, think about inflating your belly just like a balloon. Take your time with your breath. Begin to think about slowing down your breathing. Take one more deep inhale, and then a long, slow exhalation. You can begin to slowly open your eyes. Begin to lift your hips and then remove your block and place it off to the side. Begin to hug both of your knees into your chest and start to rock from side to side. So just give yourself a gentle back massage here. You can move from side to side. You can move in a circular motion, or you can make a figure 8 pattern. Just start to notice what feels good for your body today. Once you feel complete, pause here. Begin to release your hands from your legs and place the soles of your feet on your mat close to your hips. Keep your knees bent. From here, take both of your hands behind your head. Allow your elbows to fall wide out to the sides. Good. Once you're in position, you should feel a gentle opening in your chest. Begin to lift your right foot off of the mat. Place your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Allow your right knee to fall gently out to the side for a figure 4 stretch. in this figure 4 stretch, you should feel a nice opening in your inner thigh and in your hip. Take a moment here to just breathe into this stretch. Think about sending your breath all the way down to your hip so that your breath can begin to soften and release any tightness, any tension that you're holding in your hip today. Take one more deep breath in, and as you exhale, begin to release your ankle and bring both of the soles of your feet down to your mat. From here, begin to windshield wiper your knees from side to side. So you're just allowing your knees to come as far down close to the mat as you can, and then bring them slowly back to center. And then take it to the opposite side. Bring your knees as far down close to the mat as they can. And then come back to center. So begin to take this at your own pace, just moving nice and slow. Remember to listen to your body here. You never want to feel any pain or discomfort. Just a gentle stretch as you move. We'll do that once more on each side. Just allow your knees to gently fall to the right. Come back to center. And then once you're ready, allow the knees to fall gently to the left. And then return to center. From here, you can release, or actually keep your hands behind your head. We're going to take our left ankle this time and place it on your right thigh. So we're going to do figure 4 stretch now on the opposite side. In figure 4 stretch, you want to allow your left knee to gently fall off to the side. In this stretch, you should feel a nice opening in the inner thighs and in the hips. Just allow yourself to relax and release into this figure 4 stretch. Let's take one more deep breath in. And then a long, slow exhale. Release your ankle and bring both of your feet back down to your mat. Release your hands from behind your head. Slowly begin to hug both of your knees into your chest. Once more, begin to rock from side to side and give yourself a gentle back massage. Remember, you can move from side to side. You can move in a circular motion, or you can make a figure 8 pattern. Just notice what's feeling good for your body today. Once you feel complete, pause here. Begin to release your hands from your legs. Bring your legs down to the mat and keep your knees bent. So we're preparing now for our final shavasana. I'm going to give you a couple options for your shavasana pose. The first option is Supta Baddha Konasana. For Supta Baddha Konasana, you'll take the soles of your feet together and allow your knees to fall wide out to the side. Just like we did earlier in the seated position, this is a supine Baddha Konasana or Supta Baddha Konasana. So it's a lying butterfly pose. In this pose, you can take your blocks on the lowest setting. So you want to take both of them on the lowest setting and just place them underneath your legs for a little bit of support. Good, so you can move around a little bit, make sure you're comfortable. You also have the option to just lie in Shavasana. So you can just lie on your back. If you're lying on your back, gently rock your shoulder blades underneath you and then rotate the palms of your hands to face up towards the ceiling. If you're in Supta Baddha Konasana pose, you can place one hand on your stomach and then one hand on your chest. Once you feel comfortable in your Shavasana pose, start to close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath. Begin to think about lengthening, expanding your breath. Begin to slow down your breathing as you inhale and as you exhale. Send your breath all the way down to your belly. Think about inflating your belly just like a balloon. Take a moment to notice the feelings of deep relaxation in your mind and in your body. Slowly start to bring your awareness back to your body. You can bring some movement to your fingers and your toes. Gently begin to rock your head from side to side. If you're lying in Supta Baddha Konasana pose, begin to take your hands on the outside of your thighs. Gently lift your legs and bring your knees together at midline. You can move your blocks off to the side. Begin to reach your arms overhead and point through your toes. Come into a full body stretch. Think about reaching through your fingertips, lengthening and elongating through your entire body. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly rock onto one side. Use your hand to push yourself up and come to a seated position. Begin to take your hands to prayer center. Thank you so much for doing this restorative yoga practice with me today. I hope to see you soon. Namaste.